Cherished companions Dan Walker and Joe Lynch, alongside Dan's sweetheart Parker O'Neill, spend a Sunday evening at another Britain ski resort. Not having any desire to follow through on full cost for 3 ski lift tickets, Dan persuades Parker to pay off the ski lift chaperone, Jason, to let them generally on the ski lift. On the manner in which the ski lift closes down, yet fires back up again in practically no time. Subsequent to going the entire evening time watching Parker fall over herself since she can't snowboard, the folks are anxious to bring one final once over the mountain before they return home. Be that as it may, it is currently evening, and the ski resort chooses to close early on the grounds that a tempest is moving in. The companions help Jason to remember the payoff and persuade him to let them on the ski lift one final time. Right now, the hotel is practically abandoned. Before the gathering gets the whole way to the top, Jason is called into the manager's office and is supplanted by a collaborator, Rivkin. As Jason leaves, he lets Rivkin know that there are just 3 skiers left and afterward the ski lift can be closed down. One more arrangement of 3 skiers descends the mountain. At the point when Rivkin sees them he closes down the ski lift, abandoning them in their ski lift seat far over the ground. The companions are first irritated. They accept that there's one more specialized trouble with the ski lift. A couple of moments later, be that as it may, the lights go out, frightening the 3 skiers. Night has come and a blizzard moves in. Sooner or later, a snowcat goes along and maybe the driver, Cody, is going to see them. Be that as it may, without a moment to spare, Cody is gotten back to base. Following a few hours, the companions understand that nobody is coming to get them and that they could be snobby there the entire week, as the retreat is shut on non-weekend days. Parker then, at that point, loses her right glove while smoking. Dan acknowledges he must choose the option to hop from the ski lift seat and find support, as they won't get by up there in the severe cold until Friday. Dan leaps off the lift onto a hard segment of the skiway and experiences a compound crack in both of his legs. Later on, he is moved toward by a wolf who snarls at him, however Parker tosses her snowboard at it and it takes off. Joe, presently dreading for Dan's security, chooses to scale and navigate the ski lift link so he can get to a seat that is nearer to the ground. Be that as it may, in the wake of crossing a couple of feet, he gets back to his seat, his hands cut, and holds Parker, keeping her from watching the scene underneath. Dan has now been encircled by a bunch of wolves who gobble up him, shocking Parker and Joe. In the first part of the day, Parker awakens with her right hand adhered to the ski lift security bar which she has gotten in her rest. She agonizingly pulls it free, losing skin simultaneously. What's more, she has fostered a terrible instance of frostbite all over. Following a couple of hours, Joe moves up, navigates the ski lift link, seriously trimming his hands all the while, and this time securely descends the stepping stool of a help shaft 2 seats back. Simultaneously, Parker's ski lift seat starts tipping as it has begun to release from its supporting link. In the wake of fending off a couple of wolves utilizing a ski shaft, Joe slides down the mountain on Parker's snowboard as the wolves pursue him. One more night passes and nobody has made an appearance to help Parker. She presently understands that something has happened to Joe and, the following day, she starts to endeavor a leap down herself, however the bolt holding the lift seat falls flat and the seat drops exactly 20 feet yet is gotten by a supporting link. Parker hops down, presently from a genuinely protected level, yet is harmed after the lift seat falls on her lower leg. Parker then, at that point, on the other hand slides and creeps down the mountain, stopping when she sees a dash of blood in the snow and is then moved toward by a wolf. Subsequent to evaluating her, the wolf gets back to the close-by pack, who are obviously polishing off Joe's remaining parts. Totally damaged, Parker makes it the remainder of the way down the mountain to a close-by street. In the long run, a vehicle shows up and a man, P.D. Ermelhus, acts the hero. While out and about, the man considers the clinic and lets them know that he had found a young lady hurt beyond the ski resort. The film closes with Parker hearing Dan tell her "You'll be all right, child." You will be alright.